Hi, I'm Doug Warren with Ductz of Mid-Michigan, and I'm down here at the JTV studios to present this week's Scholar Athlete Award winner to David Fielder from Hanover-Horton High School. David, congratulations, young man.
Thank you.
JTV thanks Ductz of Mid-Michigan for sponsoring this week's Scholar Athlete of the Week.
I'm back down here at the JTV studios to present this week's Scholar Athlete Award to David Fielder from Hanover-Horton. So, David, I was reading through your bio. First off, congratulations on being an all-state wrestler in 2022. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey to the state meet last year?
So it was a pretty difficult journey, had a lot of ups and downs, sick there for a couple weeks. So definitely had to come back from that and put in a lot of work because it's the state meet. It's not easy to get in there. If it was, anyone would be there. So had to put in a lot of time, a lot of effort going in and out throughout the whole week, including the weekends, trying to make it there.
So all that adversity leading up to the state meet, going through that, what did you learn from that prepare you for this season?
So I learned that last year I took fourth there, so I need to put in more effort this year so that way I can get first. And it also taught me that not everyone gets the same opportunities that I do, so I need to embrace those opportunities because I'm the only person that got fourth at D4 in 2022.
Yeah, so your coach, your wrestling coach, said that you're a very coachable player. What is it about your attitude and your work ethic that makes you so coachable?
They tell me something and I go and do it, no matter what it is. They tell me, go out there, pin the kid in 7 seconds. I'll go out there, pin him in 7 seconds. They know more about it than I do, so I just listen to what they say, and that's how it goes.
So the one thing about wrestling, and I never wrestled in school, but I've watched enough of it to realize that, it takes a real strong commitment, right? And so what kind of attributes does it take to be really successful in that sport?
So it definitely takes a lot of hard work and paying attention. If you don't know what you're doing, then you have to ask for help and stuff like that, and don't be afraid to. It's not so much as a big, strong dude walking out there and throwing everyone around or some little skinny kid that's really fast. It's more technique-wise and listening to your coaches.
Yeah, and so in your bio, it says you have a 3.845 GPA. How do you balance working so hard towards your wrestling goals and also keeping that GPA up?
So I'm naturally smart at some aspects of school, like mathematics and the engineering parts of school that I took. But there's some things like history and English that I have to work really hard on, and usually that's between practice and school or between going to bed and practice. I have to study, work on my homework, do stuff like that just to try to keep my grades up.
Yeah. So I read that you're a team captain. Also, your little brother is on the team. So can you talk a little bit about your little brother being on a team and then maybe some of the attributes that you display as a leader?
So having a little brother on a team is really hard because they don't listen all the time. But when they do, he's really good this year. So he's going to go far in life and wrestling, stuff like that. And it's really hard to teach, to be a team captain for that because he's already really far ahead.
Sure.
So being a team captain, just showing them the best way to go. Like if he's messing around in practice or if anyone's messing around in practice, got to keep them on task, make sure that they're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I see that you also participate in track and field. What events do you do?
I do the 4x4, pole vault, and anything else they throw me in.
Yeah. Do you enjoy the pole vault? Because it's always hard to find kids that want to do the pole vault.
Yeah, I actually do. So last year I wasn't going to run track, but they said that they needed a pole vaulter, and I came out there and I did it. Didn't clear starting height for almost all the season, and then I finally, second to last meet, cleared starting height, and it was one of the most proud moments that I ever had.
That's awesome, David. That was always the challenge when I was coaching track and field, is to get those kids that are crazy enough but athletic enough to come out and do the pole vault. So kudos to you. Do you have any goals this year going into track season?
Yeah, I'm hoping to clear 9-10 feet, get higher than I did last year, and run consistently in the 55s for 400.
Yeah, and not to rush you through your senior year because you're not there yet. But have you started to think about college? Do you want to wrestle at the next level?
Yeah, I have thought about that. It's really hard because I want to be an engineer, so engineering is not that well with wrestling,
Okay.
trade school and colleges and stuff like that. But I have thought about it, and I really want to wrestle in college, so I have to look out there for colleges that have both engineering and wrestling.
Yeah. Well, you'll figure it out, and congratulations on being this week's Scholar Athlete. Well earned.
Thank you.
If you'd like to nominate a Scholar Athlete, please email us at viewermail@jtv.tv.